So they enlisted a disgruntled computer engineer named Dennis Nedry. Ben's dinosaur embryos, with an inconspicuous canister created to house the precious commodity. Since that fateful night.
Okay. Or just to quit right then and there. Alright, so we're doing the full Jurassic World Dominion Biosyn expansion DLC. At some point today, I think I'm also going to do the Malta one, just so you guys can see it.
Just look at it. It's beautiful. We are so close to realizing Biosyn's dream, one that InGen could never achieve. Once we get dinosaurs here, it will be perfect.
A perfect display of evolution.
Luck favors the bold. We were prepared. Now we need to finish the job. Give me the latest on the animals.
We're isolated, which makes for a challenging landscape. We are still at a disadvantage until we understand more about this ecosystem and how our new friends will adapt to it.
We need more information and time. The last thing we want is for them to not adapt and die.
Oh, they'll adapt. I believe that. They adapted to 2 parks and a few islands. They're adapting now.
I'm liking this map.
They'll be just fine. Just get them here.
I'm not sure we are totally ready to understand everything we need to.
Just get them here.
I like his voice actor, I really do. Alright, so what are we doing? No power, huh?
I guess what they say is true. It's location, location, location.
More than you realize. This is
How big
perfect.
is this map?
Keeps us away from the public's prying eyes, and keeps the political do-gooders at arm's length.
To think what InGen had and fumbled away. They never saw the bigger picture.
All dinosaur and zero business.
That is where Biosyn wins.
Dude,
We bring
how
a
big
balance
is this
that
map?
InGen never understood.
Good God.
We see the whole picture.
Okay, what's our next step? I don't want to waste any time getting this going.
Oh, wait, what is this?
Well, it all starts with a control center.
Control center.
Remember, it needs to be connected to the Hyperloop network.
All right,
what?
then. Get started.
He's got this douchey tone and I don't like it. Oh, what is this? Oh, so it connects to it. Oh. I think that's all I need to be doing. Wait, it said there was a path. Where's that supposed to go? Or is that what the Hyperloop's for? I'm interested to see this. I think what I'm supposed to do is as the game goes on, I just build this up and up.
Everything's in place for us to get our new research compound constructed.
Great. Then we can focus on getting it operational.
Doesn't matter which way I set it. I don't think so. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I can't do anything else, apparently.
Isaac, update?
Everything's going to plan. We should have the research we need shortly.
Great. Carry on.
I want to see how big this map is. Good God! That is insane. How is this supposed to work? Oh. Biosyn genetics dinosaurs. Alright, so we got the Pyroraptor, the Dreadnoughtus, Thorazinosaurus, and Giganotosaurus. I wonder if anything from the other DLCs that Oh, okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. As time goes on, or rather, I actually wonder if anything from the Malta expansion or literally any other pack I have installed, if it is if that transfers over there, because if I can do the variant thing where I can like just pick a Giga out of 2022 model, but have that, but with like a bunch of different skins, I would be very happy for that. One tip I've learned from this is don't use and abuse
Okay,
the system.
that did it.
For
We have
like the
access
time.
to the core facilities research.
Great. Our vision is coming together with each building we get operational.
We just need to ensure we can handle all the dinosaurs when they arrive.
I think we can do that.
It's all starting to come together, just as we envisioned. We are leaving InGen in our dust.
Well, I will give them some credit. They did resurrect the dinosaurs from extinction.
Sure, through a rushed agenda. Were our education. We won't be making the same mistakes Hammond and his team made. InGen always fell in love with their own wonder. They wanted to prove to the world that they could do it. Once they did, they wanted to showcase them as circus freaks and rub our faces in it. They didn't get it. Evolution is not just DNA and frogs. It also happens in business to advance the world. Think of what we will bring to the world. Think
Can you guys stop
of
talking
what
for
we will
5
bring to
seconds so I can
humanity.
do
New
stuff?
medicines,
Please?
biotechnology, beauty products, you name it, we will own it.
I don't know. I've seen beauty
I want to see a
products
functioning
made
facility.
with.
That is the only way we can secure the dinosaur's survival.
Absolutely, we'll get it.
I've seen
See that you do.
beauty products
lot is
made
riding on it.
with bits and pieces of rhino horned, all that kind of nonsense. That is actually a true thing. If you get something made from an animal, like say tiger claws, rhino horns, stuff like that, that does not work at all. Not at all. Do not trust anything anyone says about that. Ah, there we go. I also need an emergency shelter. I go for yes, it would. Okay, so when it's like this, it's not about building a park. Let's see. Hydro power hub. Okay, so I can connect this. I can connect this 2 ways, and I can connect that 2 ways. There we go.
We've been authorized to expand our team, specifically scientists. Look over the candidates and let's add some to our operation.
Let's see. I want to do.
Hey, I have exciting news. We're closing in on some exclusive biosyn tech.
Wait, hold on, what was the
Invisible
thing I
fencing.
needed?
It'll secure the animals while removing the traditional man-made constructs that have surrounded their environments.
So, no visible barrier between us and the dinosaurs? That sounds terrifying.
The more these animals believe they are not in cages, the healthier they will be.
Yeah, that will make them easier to care for.
I think we'd better place some research outposts as well. We can observe our animals safely from there.
You know, it's bad enough that dinosaurs never knew what a fence was until we placed them around them. But what if they become dependent on them to feel safe?
And just as a precaution,
At least they could
I'm
see a
putting this
barrier
down.
between us and them. How are they even going to trust their environment with invisible fences? How are they even going to know where they are?
Oh, believe me, they'll feel it if they try to cross one.
Yeah,
That's messed up.
that. I don't know. Look, it feels like we're messing with them and how comfortable they'll be in their environment.
Oh, you've
You're
always
concerned
done.
about
You,
fences?
everyone's always
The
done this.
dinosaurs never saw a human before either, and that hasn't stopped us.
It does have a point. In fact, they've all actually made pretty good points. I'm trying not to put my mic too close to my face.
Isaac, we've got an issue. We're in need of more power.
How close are we to maximum output?
Already there. We won't be able to hold much longer.
Then we'll need to research how to get more. Upgraded power stations is the way forward. Let's get to it.
Oh, alright, it's automatically done that. Alright then. Facilities. There we go. For God's sake, what now? Apply the... Ah, yes, that would do it. Where's the thing I need? You would think it would be here. Ah, I already have it.
Before we go any further, there's something I want from you. Through my connections, I've arranged for... They're coming all the way from Isla Sorna, so you'll have some time to prepare for their arrival. I'm confident you won't let me down.
They're going to
God, you
need
sound like such an
enclosures,
asshole.
secure enclosures. Safety is essential for them and us.
And we have to get this right. We
Oh,
don't
wait.
need another InGen or Mazrani incident.
Absolutely. We will do better.
Right, so... What now? What do I still need to research? What do you want from me? Ah! There's nothing for me to do. Right. Stegosaurus, Gallimimus, and Parasaurolophus. I wonder if he says they're from Sorna, will they just be like the normal models that are already in the game, like basic skin? Or alright, so ground leaf goes for Gallimimus. I think fruit ground nut goes for Para, and I think fiber and fruit goes for Stego, maybe? I don't know. What? It's telling me to do something, but I don't know what. Is it alerting me that there's new research for me to do? I don't know. Yeah, it says right now there's something new. Guess what? I don't see anything. Guess we'll have the chance. I'm gonna get any medicine out of the way. Puppies are the best. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I'ma lose it. Oh, this is a bios. Ooh, this is a bulky Jeep. Let's hope I've made this enclosure pretty good. Oh, hey! I played the first game, so I recognize the skin. This is the 1997, it's a Lost World Stegosaurus. But why though? Set in the movie, this is like what, 2022, 2024, somewhere around that time. No, I was thinking of Kong versus Godzilla. Yeah, 2022. You would think that there's not many of these stegosaurs left, like that look like this. Alright, so I did guess it right. Okay, you need a little bit more fiber. Also, forest. I might have to expand this enclosure a little bit. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that. Like, it's not really a problem, it's just, like, annoying to hear. Like, there's nothing for me to do, there's, like, no important bits of research. You're content for the most part. But I wouldn't get too happy.
Asset delivery.
Because you've got a bit more coming in.
Transit has commenced. Asset being transported.
Am I just gonna have to research everything just so I can be left alone? Let's see. Why am I hearing noises? Let's see. You're a welfare specialist, all your points go to that. Even it out. That should be good. Oh my god.
Asset transported.
Gotta be very careful with this because my remote is a little bit iffy. Let's see.
Transportation underway.
Okay, I'm gonna like straight up just strip this entire environment and do it again.
Asset has been delivered. Asset in transit.
They need to discover the rest of this enclosure, like, for God's sakes.
Delivered.
Okay, maybe a slight part of the problem is I'm literally putting them just
Transporting
generalistic.
asset.
What the
Delivery has been completed.
skin is this? I don't recognize this one. Gallimimus, 1993?
In the air.
What? Alright. I'm gonna do the whole send and summon thing that came with the update for this DLC. I'm gonna have them go. I should probably wait until I'm actually at the enclosure to do stuff. What's the point of the gate if I can just drive over it? What?
It looks like the enclosures are ready.
We need to make these habitats as desirable for the dinosaurs as we can.
Okay, this is working. Oh, I think it's actually working now. Again, still north. Where are you?
Delivery has
Oh, you're Jurassic Park 3!
asset delivered. Asset has been transported.
Alright, extending the enclosure once more, I guess. I'm trying. Alright, the Gallimimus are good. Stegosaurus could be better. Okay. This is a game that's going to be played then, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna have the Stegosaurs be put... I'm gonna have them be put...
Ramsey, I've been going through the data, and I think we can make some real progress if we get a research outpost connected to our Hyperloop.
Yeah,
Oh.
makes sense to me.
Awesome. Then let's make it happen.
Without proper security, we slip into the same chaos that brought down our rivals. But our ranger team should be capable of
Already have
maintaining order.
We'll set up the necessary patrols.
Yeah, I don't have to remind you, remote monitoring can only go so far.
Of
Make
course.
sure all of the dinosaurs can be reached by
We'll get right
AM.
on it.
There's
Have you
that.
ever heard the phrase, you are victims of your own success?
That's not a thing.
Because, gentlemen, that's where you find yourselves. Both of you.
Not sure I follow.
It means we're doing our job, so we can take on even more.
Whatever the challenge, we're ready.
Then welcome to the Biosyn Genetics Research Compound Phase 3. This will allow us to continue expanding our genetic engineering division and take our operations to the next level. Biosyn is counting on you. More importantly, I am counting on you.
We need perfect genetic samples for the best outcome. That is something biosyn will write a check for.
Yeah, but we're not yet in control. We're dependent on others until we get in a position to send out our own expeditions. And I don't like being unable to control the outcome of something.
Okay, control
Yes,
freak.
but once this research is done, we'll be able to send out our own expeditions. We should be in a better place around our samples.
So, when
If
did I
we
get
own
Sticky
and
Moloch and
control
the
it.
Zoocerta?
It's better for Biosyn. And you.
I don't understand how they pretty much collected every single species from the movie, or rather, these were all the species that I think at some point were transported to the Biosyn Sanctuary, because we never see the Atrociraptors or literally anything else. So this would make sense. Ooh. So long as I have like the Rana thing on access, I'm just gonna do like a random Taiga biome penalty. What is that? I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure that's it was something at some point. Right. I actually need to see how these guys are doing. Oh. I guess I can delete this portion. I'll rebuild it or do something else if, what is Sticky Moloch like again? Ground leaf, and it likes it's a neutral thing for the other two, but it'll do fine with. construct. Okay.
Okay, we are ready to build an expedition center.
Don't forget, we'll need a fossil center too.
Understood.
These buildings will put biosyn at the cutting edge of bioengineering.
I like he's basically reached a point where it's like, alright, just screw engine. You know, despite the part where it seems he forgot the beginning portion of the first game. Race of Ambermine level 2. Right, still gotta wait till that's built. I wanna do various skins. It's Mangrove, Yukon, Death Valley. Ah, to hell if I go the whole 10 yards. Alright. So, what is the... I did this like very minutely.
My understanding is that we're ready to send out a team.
That's correct.
Increased
Good.
genome of
I want you to
Dimetron.
start with an amber mining expedition.
I think that's
This
fixed
valley
that
wasn't
maybe.
chosen by accident. This area is
Baryonyx,
rich with amber.
source,
And I intend for
Gallimimus,
biosyn to exploit that. Insects trapped in prehistoric tree sap. That is what we need.
Oh, wait, there it is.
This is where our dinosaurs begin.
This amber is going to be the time capsule that links us back to the era of the dinosaurs.
It's a window to the past, and worth billions. Ramsey, have our scientists extract what they can from the fossils. That'll increase our genome diversity.
Yes, on it. And what is the end goal of this?
To do the impossible. Again.
I'm just gonna build the enclosure here. I don't want to have to quit this recording session because just to fix that. Because for those who don't know, I use the recording software on PS4, or at some point I will do I guess a recording setup video or something. And then I'll just throw in a bunch of ground leaf in here. But, I use the recording software. So, it's like I have to do it on the first take. Otherwise, I would have to restart it again. Which means certain things cannot be done again. And that causes me to be slightly infuriated. Good ground leaf and foul whisk. Oh, the guys with the Dimetron on her back. Good. Oh. Alrighty, we are more than halfway to getting... I'm gonna put a gate down, because... I wonder, what's the point of the gate if all that's gonna happen is this still under construction? What's the point of the gate if literally they could just drive over it? Okay, Stigma, there's nothing in here about Dimetrodon. So, I'm thinking maybe Stigmolic is there a size chart or something I have for this? Anyway, I'm thinking maybe Nazutoceratops. It doesn't like Chasmosaurus or Pentaceratops. Huh. But, anyway, maybe what is the taiga biome penalty? Whatever, it's not important. Maybe Nazutoceratops and Stygimoloch will be too big for the Dimetrodon to pick a fight with. Okay, apparently this is not a suitable enclosure, apparently. While I'm doing this, I want to see, do I have other sciencey stuff I can do? No, I do not. Well, I think it's time to fix that, because I want to send out other stuff. Oh, Amber Mine level 2. Right, so now, I guess I just straight out go for level 2 while I'm waiting for everything. I put the water in a wrong part for this. Yeah, everything's going on literally the maximum amount of time. It's like the Flash is playing this game.
That's it! We've had a breakthrough. An entirely new genome.
So what you're saying is we've discovered a new dinosaur? One we've never seen before?
Sort of. It is incredible, but it's not actually a dinosaur per se. It's a prehistoric synapsid called Dimetrodon.
Huh. Did Hammond have one of these?
Why is that
I
important?
don't believe so.
Perfect. A biosyn exclusive.
This DNA is only part of the puzzle, though. We still need to build a hatchery and then synthesize this new
Okay,
breed.
sand.
Once we've done that,
Okay,
we
so it
can
doesn't need a
incubate and release them.
goat, but
I
I
can't
think,
wait.
because now with copies, I'm not sure if this was the case when the Dimetrodon was first introduced. I'm thinking now, what are you classified as? Okay, well that's not the case apparently. Oh, 2022B. Okay, so I like this one because of the gray and blue coloring, but I like this one. I think this is the right one anyway. Because it reminds me of the iguanodon from Walking with the Dinosaurs, where they're all traveling along the beach. They had black and white coloring. On them. Yep, you are a Jurassic Park 3 Parasaurolophus. This skin, I don't believe was ever introduced in the first game. But, as I've stated before, I'm an absolute dinosaur fanatic. And, I have watched literally all the Jurassic movies. I know some people are going to hate me for this, but I could not, when I was watching it, I couldn't stand The Land Before Time as a kid. I couldn't. Even as a physical child, there was just something about that. Well, I know where to find T-Rex and Raptor now. But I couldn't stomach that movie. For some reason, every time my mom or my dad tried to play it, it made me so upset. No one ever figured out why. I loved everything dinosaur. It was The Land Before Time in particular. That's not what I wanted to do. That made me upset. I still can't stomach it to this day. Because there was something about it that didn't exactly click, if that makes any sense. There was just something about it that whatever it was, made me very upset. Like, I literally requested the movie to be turned off. Like, as I grew older, it became just, I threw a fit because I didn't like it. Like, no! I don't like it! And to this day, the fact that I'm 20 years old, mind you, no one ever knew why The Land Before Time as a kid, and to this day, makes me so upset. But a part of me, I can answer one part of it though, and it's because as the current day and age in 2022, we've known so much about certain dinosaurs, and for others, we're still learning more about them. However, the fact that was going through people's heads back then made me so upset. Because the funny thing is, if you guys didn't know, the original Megalosaurus or Iguanodon, when they were recreated, when the recreations were made for they were like giant plastic models. They were literally nothing more. It was Iguanodon, rather. Iguanodon was nothing more than a giant lizard with a spike on with like a horn or something on its nose. And the inaccuracies, certain documentaries, even the ones I love, face this problem. Like, I still love them because that is what we had to work. That's what we had to work with back then. I don't know. I don't know. It made certain things make me upset. I don't know why they do. Alright, while I'm waiting for the Dimetrodon and Zeutoceratops to be incubated, I'm going to share a little story. The story in question is the many times I've got scars on my hands, my body, and pretty much all over. Okay, first, Nazuto. So, on my right hand, I have a little stab wound. The story behind this is my little brother, stepbrother, though sometimes I ignore the step part entirely. You guys know how it is. As, we were doing dishes until he decided that it was the time to goof around. I told him, not while we're doing dishes. I told him, don't mess with the sharp stuff. But he still wanted to play, and like, sometimes I can't say no to him. So, we were messing around. However, one of us then proceeded to bump the counter with a bunch of, how we do things, usually, is we have a towel sitting for stuff while some of it goes in the washer, the rest of it goes into the dishwasher. For the stuff that was hand washed anyway. we proceeded to bump it. And basically what happened was he, at some point during the roughhousing, I guess, it wasn't really roughhousing, it was just us messing around, I slipped on the floor because there was water there. I was like, dude, what happened? Until I realized that I had been stabbed in the hand. To recap, I messed around and took a knife to the hand. And that was uncomfortable. For those who have been stabbed before, yes, you know it's uncomfortable. Right, so I'm going to... That one... The worst part was, he tried for so long. He tried for like a week to, like, beg me to forgive him. Like, buddy, you're fine. I don't know what you want from me. Like, I don't hold grudges very often. Okay? I don't, because rage is pointless, especially when all it does is hurt people. Cohabitation issue. Dislikes carnivores. Right. Alright, I'm gonna move and relocate. The other one was, many, many years ago. Thousands of years ago. Me and my older brother, we were playing, at our Nana's, and at that time, the case was, we were, so, alright, so, it is a long time ago, so my memory is a bit iffy. I'm only recapping what I have been told. At that time, instead of one of the back rooms that my nan had was, before she turned into her bedroom for her and my papa, it was a dining room, or they had a table in there, one of the two. Alright, doesn't like... Great, now I gotta make an entire new...
Picking up asset.
I didn't feel like making a new enclosure. So, at some point... she said, Kai, what are you doing? Can I help you, buddy? Ew. Don't sneeze on me. Yuck. Go on, Kai. You're gross, you know that? No.
Thanks in part to your efforts, it's becoming clear that biosyn will be the home of paleobiology moving forward.
Our future is found in the past.
I like that. Sure, we've had some difficulties, that was expected, but you handled it well. I think we can now move forward with the next phase of biosyn. We have a world-class operation. Let's take it global. Biosyn will represent the past, present, and future. So, what do we focus on next?
We focus on upgrading our research compound. That'll give us benefits across the board.
I want a crown jewel. Something we can all be proud of. Do the research. We're shooting for 100% complete dinosaur genomes.
The genetic link between birds and dinosaurs has long been established. Now, with a feathered dinosaur, we can finally have our proof.
Yeah, with a living specimen. It's gonna be incredible. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to get started on the research.
But at some point, I have two stories in regards to
Confirming
bad
asset delivery.
experiences at my grandmother's. So basically, what do you need? But at some point, my older brother, at some point, I had my head slammed against the table. Oh, what is happening here? And it's probably faded. Oh,
Magnificent. Biosyn is at the brink of excellence. Everything InGen aspired to be, and more.
It is truly something. I just...
oh, it's the fountain
Just
from the
what?
movie.
Well, this is the point InGen thought they had everything in place. Then it all unraveled from there.
Yeah, let me put your fears to rest. I am not Hammond. He was all ego. I am not Masrani and his tech-first approach. We are set up to succeed, and that is what we're going to do.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that...
No, I understand what you're trying to say. There is truth in it. But we're in a far better position to succeed because others have failed. Hammond and Masrani both brought tremendous advances to the world. They just had a narrow vision of it. We do not. We see the whole picture. We see the balance of it. Where there are advancements, there needs to be a business that supports it.
That makes sense.
Look, Biosyn's not just interested in the dinosaurs. They have the potential to provide improvements for all life on this planet. If we don't jump on this opportunity, someone else will. So why not us?
He says that he tried to cause global extinction. Kai, get off me. Kai boy, what are you doing?
We're looking for research on a
What is wrong with
very
you?
specific animal. If I were to say that its name means Olympus Fire Thief...
A pyroraptor?
Yes, exactly.
Before we can proceed any further, we'll need to send a team out for pyroraptor amber samples.
No problem.
It looks like we should be able to achieve a complete, uncompromised genome with the pyroraptor.
I want
That
to see
should make Dodson happy.
that yes, at some point, I was trying to pay attention to that. I had my face slammed against the thing, the table. And it's probably faded now, but I still got a scar above my right eye. Saying that it was at sometime during story number 2 at my grandmother's. It was at it was during middle school, I believe. It was when I was still in school. I was sleeping in the car, because usually when you go home from school, that's what you do. However, this is, she says it's my fault. I would like to think it was both on us. So, what happened was I didn't have I took off my seatbelt a little bit before I got home. Don't ask why. I fell asleep in the car because that's what you do. What I did not expect, however, okay, was for her to just, without checking or anything, she just decided to open the door. She opened the door, and I fell out of the car, landing on my left arm. And, I don't know if you guys know this, if you've seen my face or not during any of my videos, but I'm hefty. I'm a big guy, okay? Because actually, as a thing, when I was born, out of all my siblings, I was the heaviest baby. Like, by far. I'm the second born in my family, but I'm a hefty child. In fact, when I was born, I'm pretty sure for the garbage bag commercial, they just played hefty. jokes aside, so all of my weight, and I had like a big ass backpack full of books and my computer because I went to Piedmont, so I had the MacBooks. All of that weight combined landed on my left arm, and it was misery. Then also on right arm, I've got like three other scar stories, but I'm gonna try and actually, for the lack of content that I'm making, I guess, I would be. I'm just gonna be blunt with this next story. I had my I had my younger brother throw a stick in my face. Oh, that's where. Ah, I see. Cause, okay, what shouldn't have happened, cause, okay, so the story behind that one, my younger brother, he was upset because he had to do work for once, cause during that time, he did not like doing anything at all, not one bit. So I told him, dude, man up and do the work. At the time, we were picking up lots of sticks out of the yard, because whenever it storms over here, there's a lot of sticks fall. So what it ended up happening was, did I even synthesize an owl source? That's right. Now I've got everyone doing really everything else. Oh wait, I can. Can I? But I told him just to quit being a baby about it. I'm trying not to curse in the blunt version of the story, so I don't YouTube the gods of YouTube don't annihilate me. I try not. I don't want any like strikes or anything, because I don't want this channel ruined before it even begins. I have 17 subscribers. It's not a lot, but it's something. So he got pissed. Hopefully that's okay. YouTube, don't kill me. He picked up a stick in a spear-like fashion, mind you. Okay, in a spear-like fashion, grabbed it, lobbed it at my face, and my God, this is where it gets bad. Okay, because it had landed like directly under, like in that area between where you touch the bottom of your eye and the socket. That's where he hit. And I was in near shock and misery for that amount of time, because I was like so upset, like as you would be. I just had to, he nearly took out my eye. Like had he thrown it a little bit higher, he would have stabbed me in the eye, and he probably could have killed me. But like at that time, that was an adrenaline thing, and as such, the grudge was real. And however, it's at that point. Oh no, 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 I don't want that. Oh, God. This is probably a risky gambit, but I want the outsource. 1.3 million. However, I think I'm doing good on money. But, he could have killed me. Okay, this little story. At that point, however, unlike my other younger brother, two different brothers, okay, he didn't apologize for it. He thought, like, no, you don't get an apology from me. Go away. It's like, dude, you nearly blinded me and or killed me. I think I'm in he hasn't even apologized to this. Not getting an apology from me. I don't know what you want me to do about it, but it's not happening. I was like, dude, are you kidding me? You nearly blinded me and probably could have killed me. I think I'm entitled to some form of apology. It's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Like, God, you suck. What is it, girl? Like, I'm not, like, super upset about it to this day, but it's like, it's a story. Like, dude. At least I don't think he apologized for it. Can I get Dreadnoughtus? Oh, I can. But I've got no problems with it. Oh wait, hold on. What's the description of these? Once the entrance is exposed, amber can be collected. For safety, water needs to be diverted permanently away from the next layer of the mine. The roof, as larger collapse, level 4 is flooded and must be pumped out before. Ah, I gotcha. Where's it, girl? Okay, I don't know what has happened above here, but I literally have this going on maximum overdrive. Okay, so I still got the Allosaurus incubating. Those are the 2022 skins. I don't know, whoever didn't see my video for the everything in the Malta expansion, don't worry, you'll get to see it soon. Don't ask me what that was. I couldn't give you an answer, even if I tried. That was a nightmare. No. See, the problem with canines, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, is that they're all over you and refuse to leave you be. What else? I've got like one more. Aries, I have the buggiest mics ever. Of course, then again, the microphone in question is a headset plugged into a remote. Of course, then again, I'm assuming that's how most people do it. 17. Alright, so there's a thing right there. And 3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
En route to pick up the asset.
Guy! Besides, if Markiplier can reach... Oh, wait, no, this has nothing to do with Markiplier. Why? What's the matter now? Food's right here, you creatures. Alright, Allosaurus 1 has touched down. Yes! The Malta Allosaurus and biosyn! Ah! Yeah, apparently, or rather, focused on the stories. This last one, well, actually I've got 2 more, rather. This one, I had 2 cats. One of them was a mad lad we called Bob. Or rather, Bobbit. It was a good cat. unfortunately, old age got to him. A lot for a lot of my cats. Old age or disease got to him. I had few cats. I had a few animals. I've had many animals throughout my life. Very few of them were ones that I actually enjoyed. Like, they were actual friends. One of them was a cat called. We called her Big Chungus, for the sake of she was fat when she was born, but unfortunately she got sick. We think she got some form of cancer because she had like a knot in her chest. It, she was a good cat. And Bob, he was around for a long, long time. So unfortunately, old age got to him. In fact, nearly all of my more favored animals, that's an end they usually meet. Time or disease gets to them. Of course, when Bob died, no one was more upset than my mother. She loved Bob more than any. She considered Bob and Chungus one of her children. However, that's not to say I was pretty upset. Girl, there's nothing wrong with you. Well, if the alternate version for Allosaurus exists, then surely Carnotaurus would exist too. Oh. But back to the story about Bob. He got into a fight with one of our other cats. We called him Cricket because my little brother, the one who nearly blinded me, sat on his tail when he was a baby and proceeded to break it. Yeah, it was a bad time. It was something I was not around for. At least I don't recall it being the case. But anyway, the tail never healed itself, or rather, it was never fixed. It never fixed itself. We never understood why. And we've taken him to the doctor, that's for sure, but...
I think with a little research, we should be able to get a batch of Pyroraptors ready for release.
All right then, let's get a team on it.
It may not be easy, but it is necessary. Can you imagine what would have happened already to this facility without us being here?
I'd rather not.
Me either, so let's stay on task. Biosyn needs us, and the dinosaurs need us even more.
The Pyroraptors are going to require an enclosure.
Let's try and make it as suitable as we can for them.
Let's
The
see
last
you
thing
guys
we
doing
need is for
anything.
these animals to be irritated.
But Bob and Cricket got into that fight, because I keep flip-flopping throughout the stories. So what happened was when certain animals fight, you gotta grab them a certain way. This is not the case for me, however. I knew about animals. I didn't know what to do about them fighting. Although, I guess that kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? Why are you fighting? Alright, that's Carnotaurus already. I stupidly tried to grab I'm assuming it works for both dogs and cats, but what you're supposed to do is when animals are fighting like that, you grab them from behind. I stupidly decided to grab Bob from his back. He proceeded in I guess, the bit of the moment, proceeded to bite me. And as you know, when a cat bites, it hurts. He proceeded to rip my, with no other way to store it, with no other way to say it, he ripped my arm to shreds. And by arm, I mean my hand. That was by far one of the worst experiences in my life. And we're on to the last story of the night, or rather, of the day. I took a blender blade to the knee. Don't know why I said it like that. Said blender blade. I've asked my dad this question so many times. We used to have a Trailblazer, right? I don't even think he knew about it, but I like, dude, why was this back here? Okay? Because, time and time again, I've asked this question before, right? I'm getting an answer, good sir. Nope, never really got an answer. He didn't know why it was back there. It's like, dude, come on. But there was a blender blade back there. I didn't know it was there. Oh, now I get 6 of them. So many ones with the aggressive traits. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make these 2. But, what was the car doing? I think I was getting shoulder charged by a Sticky Malik. What the case was, he proceeded, the blade proceeded to stab directly into my knee. I could have sworn it hit the kneecap. I don't really think it hit the kneecap, because otherwise, other things would have been the result. But, the case for that was, I couldn't move, for like the rest of the night, I couldn't move my leg. It's like you could say how I was a man about it, but, dude, so at one point I was told by one of my relatives, my cousin, I believe, so I was like, dude, it is my younger cousin. He's like, dude, man up, you're being a baby. That wasn't the way he said it, but yeah, that wasn't the way he said it, but that's the friendliest way I could put it. In coinciding with YouTube guidelines. It's like, I told him straight to his face, I got like in his face, mind you, when I said this. Alright, you try taking a blade to the knee. Being a douche. The Pyraptors should be touching down. I don't know how long I've been recording for.
Transit has commenced. Asset has been delivered.
Let's see. Bioraptor 1. You know what? At some point when I first saw the trailer for the Dominion expansion...
Some of my operatives managed to obtain dinosaurs from Isla Nublar, and now I think it's the right time to bring them here. We can accommodate them,
when I first saw it, I was like,
because
God,
I really
that's
don't
ugly.
want to let this opportunity
you know what?
pass
The
us by.
Pyroraptor's growing on me. How many does the Pyroraptor need in a group? I refuse to believe you need forest because you're surrounded in it. Release via airlift.
Asset requiring collection.
Right. Prepare for the arrival of Ankylosaurus, Apatosaurus, and Stygimoloch. Okay. Well, I can put Stygimoloch in here. Let's see. Nozotoceratops. You need ground leaf, correct? Right. Ah, God. I think I'm just gonna have to make like a bigger enclosure, or rather make another enclosure, because
Asset being transported.
all these dinosaurs require like different things. Oh my God, that's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Yeah, it's like, it's no big of a deal, he says, as he's never been hurt before.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Like, of that, he's been hurt before, rather, but not in that fashion. He has never been hurt like that. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Megasaurus.
Underway.
I can put the Stygimoloch in with... What is it, buddy?
Confirming asset delivery. Asset transportation in progress.
Yes. He tells me to be a man, yet he's not taking a blade to the knee. And I know for a fact he hasn't.
Assets in the air.
Oh, they were fast. But yeah, those are all
Asset has been
those are all my scarred stories, or how I've been hurt.
Asset transported. Asset
You know what? I
transportation
think
in
I'm gonna
progress.
put them in here this
Transit
time.
has commenced.
Because I don't want to overdo that enclosure, simply because of... What has no power?
Asset transportation underway.
Right,
Asset has
so
been delivered.
I've discovered something at some
Commencing
point.
Asset transit. Asset in transit.
These, yeah,
Asset transportation complete.
Kai, no. God, those.
Asset being transported.
This is what I was afraid of. There is a disease spreading through our population. This is what happens when you push
No,
too
Liu
far.
Ting, no.
We'd better start researching the
No.
cure and do it like yesterday.
Do what you have to and do it quickly. We could have a full-scale disaster on our hands if we're not careful.
Okay, so now comes the part where I have to not do this, like make it go super fast. I have medical scan Dimetrodon, see what the... Oh my god! That's not good. That's all my scar stories, I guess. guys want from me? I've already taken care of you for this portion of the day. Come on. Hookworms. Oh God. Alright, apparently. Girl, what is wrong with. Oh, I just hit my mic. Okay. Medicine, medicine, medicine. Do all the dinosaurs have hookworms? So, one thing you've got to be careful about when you've got pretty much, you're going at the speed of sound, speed of light, is, as time goes on, oh, wait. Oh, for God's sakes. Why is this not hitting? It went through it! Oh, that's messed up. Come on. Alright, I'm just gonna let time do its thing, apparently. Alright. Good God, this thing's all over the place. Why the thing that is so far away first? What the? Okay, apparently not. Yeah, what's the point of the gate? If I can literally just 12 dinosaurs. How long is this campaign? Alright, friends and family, I guess while I'm busy saving dinosaur kind from disease, and my dog will stop sticking his meter-long face on my crotch, if you will go away, Kai, please. I can give my opinion of the Jurassic movies. Worst one in my opinion. Story-wise, I think the worst movie of the Jurassic franchise has to go for... It's got to go for... I'm tempted to... I don't know what the worst one is, honestly, because I think the worst one, in my opinion, like story-wise, I don't know, but in general, I'd have to give it to Jurassic Park 3. It is not the way you think it is. No, it has nothing to do with the... Please let me go by. Okay, I guess not. It has nothing to do with the Spino Rex fight. You know why? Because I fixed that in the final season of Camp Cretaceous. The Rexes got their revenge. But, no. It's because it had little story. Like, none of what was happening was important. And one of the reasons that infuriates the Jurassic franchise is because of this. Dinosaurs. Fear, run. Like, that's all it was. What is it, Kai? Even up until Dominion, where that's all most of the Jurassic franchise was dinosaurs see human, run for your life. Girl, what is it? God, the worst part about making it, there's nothing wrong with you. The Stegosaurus is a homie. He's protecting his buddy. Come on! Okay, I've got 5 left. Ooh, you were on the verge of death. Alright, it's at this point where I'm done with these. Oh my god, why? And what is wrong with you? Looking for water. What is wrong with you? Large appetite. You're surrounded by pretty much a lake with a feeder right behind you. You should not be starving nor hungry. What? Oh my god, so much disease! Alright, I'm doing this myself. I'm back to doing it myself. Okay. Depending on the size of the dinosaur, 2 shots should do it. For the tiny ones, all you need to do is get that, like, really well... Let's see. Lilting, you stop it. Well, at least this next diseased dinosaur was in the enclosure. How far away are you? Oh my god, you're still stuck. I might have to divert this into 2 parts. Yeah, worst case, the full Let's Play, this DLC gets... Oh, there's natural fog setting in. I never actually checked if these guys were content with their enclosure. Alright, I think we're good after this one. Yes, missing ground fruit. That would do it. A bit more. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me!
Now we are really getting somewhere. This is the biosyn I'd always envisioned.
I'm pleased to report that our biodiversity is solid. The facility can support a range of animals.
That means all of our, well, biosyn's dinosaurs are in play.
We could not be in a better position. But it leads me to think...
Think about what?
Don't we owe it to the world to bring more to the table? Every new species presents biosyn with new possibilities. Medicine, materials, mathematics. We are just scratching the surface. But
Tuberculosis
I
inoculation.
am an impatient man.
Okay,
I
we'll
want
be
to show
patient.
the world our full potential, and I want to do so now. That is the only way we destroy InGen. I want them to be a distant memory.
Alright, see, yeah.
Right now, I want more species. As fast as you can make them. Don't pepper me with excuses on why not. I need ways to make this a reality.
With all due respect, there is a risk to everything we do. The more species we bring back, the more complex of a biosphere we have to manage. We can only push so far.
When you think you have pushed as far as you can go,
I've not even taken up more. I've not
This
even taken
tree
up.
is
I've
not
only taken
going
up like
back
a
in the
quarter of the
bottom.
map. There's still like 75% of this to go. Alright, so I need to make Dreadnoughtus,
Fights among the animals are bound to happen.
Therizinosaurus,
Evolution
and a
is about
Giganotosaurus.
It is part of what we must accept if we are ever to truly understand the dinosaurs.
I was going to throw Carnotaurus here, but I don't think so. I enjoy the Allosaur skin. Alright, I'm gonna go like super fast mode for this. I want to get all that research done. It's the inoculation. There's the level 3 for the Amber Mine. And finally, Dreadnoughtus. Right, so, wow, this has been a really long one. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, join the channel here. Let's get to 30 subs before the end of the year. I think that's a good goal. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what game you want to see next on the PlayStation or on the computer. I don't know. Well, I work it out. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been a Devil's Let's Play video. I'll see you guys on the next adventure.